I just wanted to start this video off by saying thank you for staying with me through this long hiatus. I have a lot going on in my work and personal life, and again, just thank you guys for staying with a brother and giving me a chance. Now that I'm back, let's get into this review. What's going on, people? Mr. Anti-Lock here, back with the epicness that is Shokugeki no Soma chapter 130. Firstly, making a critique on the dish itself, Soma has prepared for us today a mapo tofu with noodles with a lion's head meatball served in the middle. When I first saw that, I was like, yo, this man produced a lion's head meatball? Epicness. Mr. Soma Yukihira has implored the Copycat chef, aka Mr. Perfect Trace himself, Mimasaka, to work alongside with him. And it's like sometimes in a kitchen, you feel like the best person for the job is you. Soma employed a man that can literally copy his every step. Good choice, Soma, and good surprise for the ass kicking he's about to lay on Kuga. If this ain't a senpai notice me moment, what else is? Hey senpai, are you taking notice? Fuck you. Now that Soma's noodle cart is pulling the momentum from the Chinese RS's operation, we can see also what Megumi learned in Stagiaire Week. Clearly she learned how to handle patrons, which goes into her style of cooking, that motherly, caring cooking that she does. And I really like that. Just when you think Soma and his crew are about to fall behind, who comes up on the scene to lend a hand? My baby mama, Ikumi. BT Dub. That shot of Nakumi when she's about to slam the pork bun on that little oven thing. My God, priceless. Just when they're starting to get a small handle on things and Ikumi helps out with the pepper pork buns, who else comes to lend Soma a hand? The Aldini brothers. I love the banter between Soma and the Aldini brothers. I always love how Soma gets into it with Takumi, and like they get like to this word banter, and then Isami just steps in and does his own like thing, ignoring his brother and totally like badger him. That always makes me laugh, and I love to see the interaction between Soma and the Aldini brothers. Another thing that was crazy in this chapter, Mimasaka noticed that he had to do his Kakashi shit to get down Soma's speed and get that dish down, where fucking Takumi just walked up and like fell right into place, which means Takumi Aldini is on that level. But you know, we all go back to the autumn elections when he lost to the Perfect Trace. That was just something that Takumi wasn't ready for, so that kind of took him by surprise. I believe that if Mimasaka wasn't who he was, Takumi would have won that battle. But that's the past. We're in the future. And Mimasaka notices how that Takumi's on that level, and he's like, "Yo, I had to do my Perfect Trace for a few days just to keep up with Soma's pace." And he just walks in and like he jumps right on. That was crazy. And then the little banter, because you know, Takumi still has that little grudge deep down inside with Mimasaka from taking the Mezzaloo, and he's like, "Yo, bro, like, you taking a little long, like you moving slow, you need to pick up the pace." And he's like, "I'm just getting started." So right there I started getting pumped up. Throughout this whole chapter I was hyped. I did enjoy this chapter, but what was a little annoying that Soma's pride almost got in the way of him having a great booth. Had he took the time and did a lot more research and understood what he needed to make a perfect booth, instead of just trying to go at Kuga by himself head on. You gotta understand, Kuga's an Elite 10. And you just like jumped in there. It took him 4 days, which was pointed out by Kuga, for Soma to perfect his booth. And now that Soma has perfected his booth, Kuga dramatically fell behind. At the end of the chapter, when they were bringing in the results, we saw that the Spanish research group was number 3, Kuga was number 2, and Soma Yakahira came in first place. And then they did that Power Ranger high five thing at the end, which I found to be pretty epic, given that Soma put in that work and finally got himself out of the red. But I don't think by the end of the Moon Festival thing, I don't believe that Soma's gonna be like on that level, because he waited so long to get ahead that he's just gonna be like breaking even, which will keep him in the school. So I don't know if Kuga will accept the Shokugeki, even though he lost, but we'll see. Overall, I have to say, this was an epic chapter, and so far it has been an epic arc. Us seeing the Elite 10, this whole festival, and watch Soma once again on a come up, and the creation of kind of a new dish. It's like he evolved his father's dish, made it a lot more spicier, and added that lion's head meatball with the curry dripping out of the center, which brought in the customers. Not only did he have that, then he had the spicy pork bun. So it was like he had a lot of dishes. We got to see him come up, and that's what made this arc epic. But if that wasn't the character that Soma was, I would want for Soma to like be a lot more cautious and come in with a lot more preparation. But fuck it, that's what makes Soma who he is, and that's why we love him. Again, overall, dope chapter. Like, if you haven't done it yet, subscribe. Comment. Let me know your feelings on this chapter. Peace. Say goodbye.